Modern society is overwhelmed by an explosion of information, and the widespread use of smartphones and social media has made it increasingly difficult for us to concentrate on our tasks. Our brain is constantly working, processing everything around us: memories, emotions, experiences, and external stimuli. It functions as a complex network of interacting regions, much like a city with different teams collaborating to help us understand and react to the world. Scientists have discovered that the default mode network, DMN, stays active when we're not focusing on the outside world. This network is linked to mind wandering, negative rumination, and difficulty concentrating. While the DMN helps us think about ourselves, recall the past, and plan for the future, its activity is also associated with distractions and reduced attention to external tasks, ultimately hampering cognitive performance. Sometimes our inability to concentrate stems directly from the nature of the task itself. When a task is too monotonous or boring, our mind craves stimulation and naturally seeks out more engaging activities, leading to distractions and a lack of focus. Conversely, if a task is overly challenging, feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, or frustration can block our ability to concentrate. This idea is encapsulated in the challenge-skill balance model, which posits that optimal focus occurs when the task's difficulty is well matched to our current abilities. To counteract these issues, consider the following strategies. For boring tasks, if you find a task uninteresting, try increasing its challenge. Set new, more ambitious goals or adjust the approach to incorporate elements that stimulate your creativity. For overwhelming tasks, when a task feels too difficult, break it down into smaller, more manageable parts. This approach can help reduce anxiety and make the task seem less intimidating. Additionally, working on building the necessary skills, whether through practice, research, or seeking guidance, can gradually make the task more approachable and boost your confidence. By actively adjusting the task to suit your current capabilities and energy levels, you create a work environment that fosters sustained concentration, reduces stress, and ultimately improves productivity. Balancing challenge and skill not only helps you stay engaged with your work, but also turns potentially frustrating tasks into opportunities for growth and creativity. Our brain can maintain deep focus for approximately 90 minutes at a time before its efficiency starts to decline. Every person has what can be considered a golden time, a period during the day when they are at their most alert, focused, and productive. This concept is grounded in our individual biological rhythms and personal energy cycles, which determine when we are naturally most capable of performing demanding tasks. Recognizing your natural peak period is essential, whether you're morning-oriented or a night owl. By scheduling high-priority or challenging tasks during your golden time, you can harness your peak cognitive abilities. Reserve periods of low energy for less demanding activities, such as routine administrative work or planning, so that you don't waste your optimal performance time. Scientific research indicates that training our eyes to focus on a single point can significantly enhance the brain's attention and overall cognitive performance. For example, a study conducted in Bangalore, India, explored a practice known as Trataka, a traditional yogic technique where practitioners fix their gaze on a specific point without blinking for an extended period. The findings from this research suggest that such focused visual exercises can lead to improved concentration and better performance on tasks that require sustained attention. By engaging in Trataka, individuals may experience a reduction in mind wandering and an increase in mental clarity, as the practice helps in minimizing external distractions and strengthening neural pathways related to focus. Furthermore, this method has been associated with decreased stress levels and enhanced self-regulation, indicating that the benefits of eye fixation extend beyond mere concentration. As a result, incorporating such practices into daily routines might be a valuable strategy for students, professionals, or anyone seeking to boost their cognitive function and productivity. Before starting your task, it's helpful to choose meaningful actions or behaviors that serve as a signal to your brain. Rituals, such as shouting a motivational slogan, engaging in deep breathing exercises, or lighting a candle, act as deliberate cues that mark the transition from a state of relaxation or distraction to one of focused work. These routines create a mental boundary, allowing you to compartmentalize your environment and thoughts, effectively separating the distractions of everyday life from your dedicated, task-oriented mindset. This concept is supported by psychological principles like priming and conditioned responses. When you consistently pair a specific ritual with the act of focusing, your brain learns to associate that behavior with a heightened state of concentration. Over time, these actions become a powerful trigger, automatically preparing your mind for the task at hand. This process not only enhances your ability to concentrate, but also reduces the cognitive load, making it easier to dive into complex or demanding work. Such practices are widely used across various fields. In mindfulness meditation, for example, rituals help practitioners quiet their thoughts and focus on the present moment. In sports, athletes often engage in pre-performance routines to boost their confidence and sharpen their focus before a game or competition. By incorporating these rituals into your daily routine, you can create a structured mental environment that consistently primes you for productivity and success. We all know that when we do what we love, we become deeply focused and fully engaged. However, not every task at work falls into that category, and sometimes we find ourselves facing tasks that are mundane or uninteresting. This is when we need to tap into our creativity and imagination to make even the less appealing tasks engaging and rewarding. One strategy is to try viewing the task from a different perspective. Instead of seeing it as a chore, imagine it as a puzzle waiting to be solved, or a challenge that you can overcome. By reframing the task as a problem-solving exercise, you stimulate your curiosity and activate your critical thinking skills, which can transform a tedious assignment into a stimulating intellectual adventure. Another approach is to gamify your work. Introduce elements of play by setting small, achievable goals and rewarding yourself as you reach each milestone. You could even think of it as a personal competition, challenging yourself to beat your previous performance. This not only makes the process more dynamic and fun, but also adds an element of motivation and excitement that might otherwise be missing. Additionally, look for ways to connect the task to something you're passionate about. Even if the subject matter seems dry at first glance, consider how you might add your own unique twist or relate it to a personal interest. By doing so, you can create a deeper sense of relevance and engagement, making the task more meaningful and enjoyable. Ultimately, by reimagining the way you approach work, you can turn even the most mundane tasks into opportunities for creativity, growth, and personal satisfaction. By understanding how our brain processes information and the factors that affect our focus, we can take practical steps to regain and maintain attention. Experiment with these strategies to discover what best helps you stay engaged and productive. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on improving mental performance.